All right, call this meeting to order. Right, so pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Gilman,
Yes.
Chasm,
Here.
Corn, here, Lehman,
Here.
Underwood.
Here.
For approval of the agenda,
Move to approve the agenda as it is.
support. Motion by Gilman, supported by Corn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, doesn't look like we have any public. I will call for nominations for the chair of 2025.
I would move that we nominate Hyder Kazim as the chair for 2025. Second.
All right, I will do a roll, or any further discussion? Okay, roll call. Lehman,
Yes.
Underwood,
Yes.
Gilman,
Yes.
Corn,
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes.
All right. Hyder is chair and we'll take over.
Thank you. Kept that brief, Kylie.
I like that. Thank you very much.
We didn't want to put too much pressure on Tyler, first meeting of the year. Okay, well, thank you. I will now call for nomination for the office of vice chair.
Go ahead.
I'm inclined to keep everything the same.
Go ahead.
I don't think
I'll second
we're
that.
allowed to make a motion to just approve the entire agenda as a slate, but I think considering some things coming our way very soon, I would like that. So
So make your motion. That's a motion to nominate Joe as.
just everything.
Oh,
Well, I don't think we can,
You can't do that.
this is for
I know we
nomination
can't,
of vice chair, so
I'm just gonna tell you, I'm good with everything. So then
a motion.
I need a nomination.
I'll nominate Joe.
Okay, I second that.
Is there another nomination for office, for the position of vice chair?
Vice chair, yeah.
Okay, there is no other nomination for the position of vice chair. I will close the nomination and call for a vote. Kylie?
Underwood,
Yes.
Gilman,
Yes.
Corn.
Yeah.
Lehman,
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes. Okay. Underwood is the vice chair. Okay, discussion, item B, is discussion of board and staff to discuss the appointments and assignments. C is township assignments. Before you are the 2024 assignments. These assignments are made by the board chair. And I am inclined to keep them as is unless one or more commissioner wants to change their township assignments. I will entertain that request if there is one.
I'll make a motion to approve the township as presented from.
Second. Okay, so we have a motion by Commissioner Warren, seconded by Commissioner Underwood to approve the township assignments for 2025. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
There is. Item D are committee assignments for the 2024 year. Finance and budget was Thorne and Underwood. Building and facilities was Gilman and Lehman. Policy was Chasm and Thorne. Engineering and planning was Gilman and Lehman, and public relations and legislative is Chasm and Underwood. I am again inclined to keep those assignments unless any commissioner wants to be considered for a different committee assignment.
Make that motion. Keep them the same as the 2024 assignments.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Gilman, support by Commissioner Thorne to approve the committee assignments as presented for 2025. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes. Item E, state maintenance contract appointments. The following are the appointments for the MDOT state maintenance contract, highway maintenance supervisor is the road commission manager, bridge maintenance supervisor is the road commission engineer, assistant maintenance supervisor is our superintendent, and the highway maintenance foreman is our foreman. So I would entertain a motion to ratify the appointments made by the chair. So move.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Underwood, support by Commissioner Thorn to ratify the appointments made by the chair. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes.
Mr. Chair, I have a quick question.
Mm.
This is not an appointment per se, but I just wanted to throw out there that one of our board members accompanies Dan to the county board meeting when he makes his reports, so that it's not just Dan assigned to do that, but that one of us, and I'll volunteer if nobody else can, because I know they're in the mornings and I happen to work right by there. But that way, Dan has somebody from the board as well when he goes before the county board in the next few months.
Yeah, and I think those are part of the data discussion I think we're having under the
Is that on the regular?
election meeting. I have to see, I have the old one. I think I have to pull up the.
I thought that we had wording before that had the word county and then open to all commissioners, but then I didn't see it there, so
It's
that
on the
was.
special meeting.
It's on the
Is
special,
that-
that's what I'm, okay,
I
that's
just
what I'm
wanted to
saying.
make sure that was brought up.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
the
Board of
special.
Commissioners, yeah, it's on the special.
It's not here.
Page.
Okay,
Because,
that's fine.
and there's a reason for it, which we'll talk about
Okay.
when we go through.
Sounds good.
All right, so moving on to item F, which is the meeting and vacation schedule for 2025. As you would recall, we previously had I think either it was the last meeting or the regular meeting in December. It was the December regular meeting where the board approved the 2025 meeting and holiday schedule. So I guess I'm not sure why it's on the agenda right now. If we already,
Just a reminder, because normally it would be on this agenda. If we're,
okay,
I mean, it's just,
So we're not-
it's traditionally been on this agenda, so it's just reminding us that we've already handled that task.
so the only change was that we added Veterans Day. as a-
Yeah, were we waiting on an answer on that from like the union or something, or?
That's all taken care of.
Yeah.
They got it all pushed through and,
Yeah, that.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Item G is the review of the ethics policy. I don't believe that there were any changes made to the ethics policy. And item H, review of the board rules. The board never made any changes to the board rules either, so. There's no public comment, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn the organizational meeting.
Yeah, before we do, and we got, because we have to wait till 6:30 anyway, so we might as well take a minute to talk. I appreciate the thought on the keeping things the same. It's one of those things where I've always kind of, and Alan and I have actually talked about this in the front. I like some continuity each year. There has to be, to me, it's just good to have some kind of continuity and everything. And especially when there are potentially huge changes happening, and we've had a busy last year. I thought that, so I was completely down with everything pretty much being as is. Let's just roll with it for another year, and we seem to be getting a lot done, so.
I think the townships are happy with who represents them and the communication with that. It sounds like it's been going very well.
Any other comments from any other board member under public comment?
yeah.
Okay. So do we have a motion to adjourn?
Sure. Motion to adjourn.
Okay. We are adjourned. We will reconvene at 6:30.